Hello everybody, it's Martin here. I thought I would do this video just quickly New Year's Eve before the vinyl tag, which I'm sure you're all looking forward to. Well, some of you. Before that kicks in, and I hadn't done a video. It's been a while since my last video. I think it was the start of this month, and yeah, not really much new, so you can turn off now if you're expecting something new. I thought I'd do a bit of a retro kind of thing because I was very excited. Christmas. I thought I had a record actually for Christmas, but unfortunately I didn't. It turned out it would have been an 11-inch record, I think. No, it was 12. I actually got a Black Cat calendar, which was just as good. 12 tracks on it and everything. Um, yeah, but it wasn't a record, so it reminded me of like the excitement of getting records at Christmas. Particularly, I would probably say like late 1980s. So I picked out a few things that I definitely knew that I got for Christmas or past yonder Christmases when you wanted to watch Top of the Pops Christmas special. I watched it this year, or rather, I fast forwarded it through it just to sort of see if I'd heard of anything very much. Obviously, Coldplay were on there in front of Whitby Abbey, and then the rest of them. Hadn't heard of too many of them, to be honest, and I have to admit, it's almost like the charts or the music that they showed. It was maybe yeah, bland. It was bland, I would say. Yeah, bland, and maybe we're in a post Cowell um, chart situation now. I don't know, but anyway, so I definitely remember getting this from my auntie. So this is the um, pre GG being taken off the Now Christmas album, and this is a compilation. Actually, it says 1985. I got this from my auntie. I can't remember if is this the same copy or not, but here's all the songs then, minus Mariah Carey, that you've been hearing everywhere at Christmas every day. I definitely remember getting this as well. I've probably been promising to show this for ages. Um, yeah, I got this. Bananarama. There we go. Three original members of Bananarama, whose names I can't remember now. Sarah, Kieran, and Siobhan, wasn't it? Yeah. So this takes you up to compilation 1988. Definitely got that one for Christmas, I remember. Yeah. I'm sorry to say I probably like some of the Stock Aitken and Waterman ones just as much as the slightly cooler, less embarrassing ones with Fun Boy Free, etc., etc. So that's that. Slightly cooler, and they had a new album out this year. I heard a few tracks. It sounded actually pretty good for a bunch of old, mature men. This is Duran Duran Decade. Yeah, that's 1989. Yeah, I don't know. Old people in rock, eh? It's been a bit of a tough year for some of them, hasn't it? And I was talking to my mum actually and saying like, why wouldn't they write about like real issues that older people were facing? Maybe because they don't face them so much, like um, dementia and medication and stuff like that. I don't know, or trying to relive their pasts and stuff. They don't really do it, do they? And I know Mazzy did his video about Eric Clapped Out and all that sort of stuff, and yeah, I don't know. So here's another trio of albums I would have got at Christmas. I think comedy albums. So Les Smith and Jones, of course. Griff is still around. Saw him on Christmas Day going across a train in Australia. I mean on the Netflix. I think that was the next one. Bitter and Twisted. So I did these head-to-head things. And actually, I should have brought it, but the original head-to-head guys, I actually found a Peter Cook and Dudley Moore record when they're sitting in the pub and they're trying not to laugh at each other. Much like Smith and Jones, one was stupid, and then the other one thought he was cleverer, but was equally just as stupid. yeah. So yeah, I played that. Yeah, it was actually quite funny, I have to say. Yeah, it's just something about, you know, it seemed to transcend the period of time that it was from, and also it was like just hearing the audience or them themselves sort of laughing and everything. It's just sort of quite infectious, really. I thought. Don't think I got this at Christmas, but thought I'd show it because it's New Year, isn't it? So I don't know. I'm not sure whether Jean Michel Jarre did a New Year's Eve concert. Someone I went to school with, he definitely went up to a free gig though that he did in um, what's it called? The new bit in London called the Docklands sort of thing. And I didn't go. I don't know why, but I should have gone really. So now's the New Year. Um, dancing, party, clubs, girls. Mm. But I'm sitting here on my sofa with a cold cup of tea and a Postman Pat mug. Um, yeah. Um, I haven't decided whether to go to the pub or not, to be honest with you. What about that for a bit of? I mean, now obviously I'm like nearly 50 something, but post grumpy moaning about life and yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, jumping up and down, records to jump up and down to. Is something that loads of people jump up and down to. That I found it's actually all right. Actually, it's Armin van Buuren, 12-inch. I think I've shown it before anyway, but yeah, quite like a bit of that. Used to like my 90s dance music, so I suppose it would need updating. I went to Oxford a couple of days ago. Went to a truck store. I stumbled across this on the trunk label. I guess it's very John Carpenter-esque. It says it's a soundtrack to Grant McPhee's multifaceted Indian indie detective film Night Kaleidoscope. I listened to it on the download, or rather on the trunk store. I'm not sure if this is just like a fictional movie they've made it to. And it turned out the download was like 750, and then I saw this in the sale. Well, a little bit knocked off anyway, and I thought I would give that a go. Yeah, I quite like it. It's sort of a bit like Daft Punk without the repetitive choruses, and I'm not that into Daft Punk, to be honest. I think they're a bit irritating. Yeah, this is yeah, it's got that sort of soundtracky kind of vibe to it, but yeah, it's all right. 15 quid, I suppose that's not bad. I spent ages looking at new artists and stuff, and then was sort of a bit flabbergasted. And although the other day, or before Christmas rather, I did stumble across some 25p albums that were pretty much all from this year. Actually, bizarrely, I picked up four. I didn't go for Foo Fighters one. Why would I want another Foo Fighters album? Even the Bee Gees music that they did was, it's not that different, is it, from the original? Really, slightly amusing, I suppose. But so here, pardon me, I've got a 25p triple CD, and the third CD is from the 2010s. So I will acquaint myself with DNC, Ellie King, James Bay. I think I know that one. Dermot Kennedy. I've never heard of him. Rag and Bone Man. I know that one. Bastille. I've heard of them. Catfish and the Bottlemen. No idea. And then another 25p one. Found this. Yeah, this is from this year as well. Again, they're a little bit orchestrated, some of the tracks. I'm sure I'll like a couple of them at least. Yeah, there he is. My mate and his mate used to do his garden actually. Yeah. Tenuous link. This is an album by Royal Blood. I think I've got a CD by them with a white cover. So this is called Typhoons. I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit like White Stripes or Black Keys or something sort of vibe. Not listened to that one yet. I listened to a bit of this. It was okay, I suppose. It's the new Billie Eilish album called Happier Than Ever. Yeah, she had a weird, long, proper name from what I remember. What was it? Something or other O'Connell or O'Donnell or... Yeah, I don't know anything about her. Okay, so that's this year covered. Let's go back to some old tat. I found this today. I'm not quite sure. Is it like... it's Seville in Spain kind of music. I'm presuming that it's... well, folk, or maybe even like... what's that thing they do in South America? That sort of music. Not South America, sorry, south of Spain. A gypsy sort of tip. Yeah, found that in amongst all the Valdonicans and whatnots. Not sure if I've shown this one either. I found this, went up to Scarborough and Whitby. Scarborough actually had quite a lot of good records, just didn't have the time to go through them all. Yeah, there's an indoor market there with a place, not particularly cheaply priced or anything. You know, they're looking them up on Discogs, I think, and working them out. So this, believe it or not, is not Jean-Michel Jarre, although the cover looks incredibly like him. So it's a guy called what's his name? Can't find him. Robert Mason, with Robert Mason, that's his name. There you go. There he is with his Moog and all his 70s technology on the back. I think there's a couple of covers on here. Strawberry Fields Forever. Want to Take You Higher. Well, it was £4 and a nice cover, nice shiny cover. So I went for that. That's the only thing I found on my on our northeast trip. And I think I've shown this before, but I actually didn't mind it. Weird that I didn't like the hits so much, but as an introduction and something different, this Santana album, I've actually got into it a bit, which sort of surprised me. Okay, 12 minutes, a couple more things, and then I'll leave you to start thinking about your vinyl tag if it hasn't started already. Yeah, had a load of records from a mate this year. Hasn't been a bad year for finding stuff, to be honest with you. This is Yah Wobble with Sinead O'Connor singing on it. Nice track. Some are they Andy Weatherall mixes? I think on the B-side. Yeah, they are. I think was that this year that he died. I can't remember. And also, is this Andy Weatherall related? This is Dixie Narco EP with Moving On Up, and some similar sort of soul gospel type tracks not available on Screamadelica album. And lastly, thank you very much. James sent me his book. Yeah, so that's going to keep me busy for about 6 months probably. I'm not a fast reader, but oh, love the picture of him on the back as well there. Yeah. And the only squeeze that I have, actually, I found an Essential Squeeze CD up in the loft. Yeah, so I spent a day making music, and I spent a day sorting out some records to get rid of at the record fairs if they start again. I'm sure they probably will. So just want to say thank you for watching. If you've stuck this far, I could give a shout out to Jacob, Dallas Open Micer. Yeah, like his videos. So hello Jacob, happy new year to you and anyone else watching. Particularly I suppose English, British VC people. Yeah, 15 minutes. Alan, Static Traveller, and obviously his accomplices. And yeah, Rob, Walker, John, 6-inch pianist, Headley, Steve Whitty. I'm going to miss someone out, aren't I? Probably. John Bellamy, James. Yeah, all the crew that make videos here in the UK. Whether they're good or not, I don't mean that in a bad way. No, just yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just sort of thought I should do a video for now. Yeah, try and do one a month at least. Yeah. Right, the black cat has arrived. He's walked in the room, so I better go. He's probably after some more food or something. So yeah, turkey sandwich maybe. Here he comes. Hello. Say hello. Look, look. Hello. Right, okay, we'll leave it at that, and yeah, forget about that last bit. What I said. No, all the British VC videos are great. I think. Well, nearly all of them anyway. Yeah, can think of one I'm not that keen on, but yeah. Anyway, okay. Thanks very much for watching, and yeah, see you in your vinyl tag, I guess. Okay, bye.